The trip to Haiti was a long journey, and when I got there, my friend's uncle came to pick me up at the airport in Port-au-Prince and took me on a 2-hour car ride to Jacmel. Now, the reality of Haiti is really a shock. The poverty is astounding and nothing like I've ever witnessed in the U.S. On the ride to Jacmel, I witnessed the body of a woman who had just been hit by a car and laying in a pool of blood on the side of the road. And there was a small crowd of helpless people just looking on, and there was blood everywhere. This shook me, and I just burst out crying, because if there was ever a bad omen, this was it. I had barely been on the island for an hour, and already I was faced with death like I've never seen before. My friend's uncle tried to calm me down, but I couldn't get the scene out of my head. My friend's aunt and uncle proved to be absolutely no help, since they were typical Haitian Catholics that were completely against voodoo. So the only guide I had initially in trying to get and find a voodoo priest or priestess was the housemaid, who led me to her brother-in-law. Well, I wish I can say Haiti is full of authentic voodoo priests or priestesses, but unfortunately, a majority are charlatans looking to make a little money just to survive in Haiti. Now, being an American is easy target for these people because Americans, I guess, are gullible. So I didn't really feel so stupid. And my luck changed on about my 9th day in Haiti, when I was being followed by a bunch of children, little Haitian children, just begging for money. And it's really hard not to give them any money, because it's so sad to see the poverty. And this little woman, this tiny little woman, was walking, and she scolded the kids for crowding me and asking me for money. Then she spoke to me in English, which with a heavy accent, but still it was understandable. And it was a relief to hear somebody speaking English. Though my friends and an uncle did, outside I've never met anyone else who spoke any English. This lady had been living in the U.S. for 20 years, and back in Haiti the last few years after her husband had died. Now, this little old lady, this woman, was my turning point and my divine intervention. She invited me to her house, and as we walked to her house, we talked. And I don't know how or why, but I knew in my gut that she was the answer I was looking for. But after a few days, I wasn't sure, since she would take me to church with her occasionally. She would say a little prayer, put money in the donation box, and leave. So after being in Haiti for a while, I understood that Haitian Catholics mostly feared dabbling in voodoo, and I wondered if she feared it too. Now, finally, in my desperation, I decided to come out with the question about asking her if she knew about any voodoo priests or priestesses, because I had nothing to lose. My gut instinct was right. Even though the little lady, that little Haitian old woman, was a strict Catholic, she had a fascination to voodoo, since she had seen and experienced too many supernatural situations to question the validity of voodoo. She shared with me many personal stories of things that she had personally experienced, not someone else but her. And those stories really did send chills down my spine, but I knew she was telling the truth. Then she said that she would inquire some information from a friend of hers who was deeply involved with and follower of a very powerful voodoo priestess. And this is what led to my salvation and changed my future. Now, the little Haitian woman, or my angel, like I like to call her, asked her friend to tell her about the Ougan, the priestess that she followed. And we were told the priestess's name was Esperanta. And apparently Esperanta had a bit of fame, as she had a large following who came to her specifically for her love spells. It was said that people will sometimes have to travel very far in Haiti and willing to give months' salaries, even year salary for her work, for her to work her spell. So even in a country where there is severe poverty, love is valued above all. And human nature just makes us all seek and value love, no matter what sacrifice or cost. Now, the woman who led us to Esperanta had used her spell in the past to attract an upper-class husband even though she was from a lower class, and that's almost unheard of in Haitian society. He went against his family's wishes and even alienated some family members in order to marry her. Even though he had died a few years ago, she claims that he cherished her till his death, the day he died, and that she never worried about infidelity because she knew she had his heart and soul fully. After hearing that story, I was really excited to meet Esperanza and hoped this would happen to me too. I was told to be at Esperanza's at 8 a.m. on a Tuesday morning because this was the only day that she'll see people, as the rest of the week she works on her spells. On the way to Esperanza's, we walked through a very poor section in Haiti, which I had been kept away from because my friend's aunt and uncle, their section where they lived was basically pretty nice by Haitian standards. And then there were times, because no one had addresses with, numbers on them or streets, there were times that we got completely lost.